Hello and welcome to One of a Kind Castle. This is my turret and I am Karen, your fairy gatekeeper, here to grant your fitness. Firstly, I apologise. I did put up an advert on Instagram stories about doing a video about drinking more water, especially in this weather. But this was exclusively for my lady acorns who are members of One of a Kind Castle. You can check it out at oneofakindcastle.com. If you're interested in becoming a member. It's half price at the moment. This video is about helping you to enjoy running, because many of you may have tried and thought, oh, that is way too hard. I was married to a Royal Marine. Hi Steve, if you're watching. He got involved in triathlon training. So when he actually was infrequently at home, he was always out training. Ethel would say in my castle, she's the resident ghost, very wise, what's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander. I put my little Union Jack shorts on. I put on my ordinary trainers, waited for him to come home. And he came home, opened the door and said, "Where are you going?" I said, "You look after the kids for a change. I'm going out." So I trotted round the corner confidently. And when I got out of sight, I thought, oh, God, I can't breathe. My legs hurt, my back hurts. Everything just feels so difficult. I walked until I got my breath back and I thought, I'll try that again, a little bit more gently this time. So I gently ran until I couldn't breathe, which wasn't very far. And then I walked again. And I thought, at least I'm staying out quite a while. And he'll think, wow, she's actually doing it. And I did look very glistening when I went back in. My cheeks were really, really flushed. I was really pleased with myself because I actually did it. I did. So here's what went wrong for me. I did not stretch out my muscles. When you stretch out your muscles, you are saying, hello, you are going for a run. There's certain stretches you can do that will help your running. As the saying goes, you don't use it, you lose it. And that is true for muscles. So they need strengthening up before you start running. I teach Pilates, which is with your own body weight. And it's fantastic. You don't need any equipment. So look into that one. Strengthen your muscles and stretch your muscles daily, just a little bit each time. It'd be a good idea to have a set of clothes for running. You keep it specifically for running because it triggers something in your brain when you put them on your body. Yes, I'm going for a run. Put them out the night before, which reminds your brain, oh yes, I promised myself I was going for a run today. Just worried about people seeing you. Get up early and go while it's light, take precautions, take your phone, let somebody know where you're going, get them to track you on your phone, anything like that, but keep yourself safe. Please see your GP. I always advise that before you start any kind of exercise or diets. This is my experience. The second mistake I made was I wore ordinary trainers. They are not built for running. You will jar your back, you will hurt your legs, and it will be a very uncomfortable experience that you will not want to repeat. So I advise running shoes. Now these were £140 new, and they're from Brooks, who specialises in running. I mean, I want some kind of bounce and hitting my foot on the floor because it strengthens your bones when you get older. So I don't have them too cushiony, but you can get very cushioned ones. I would advise that you don't go out and buy yourself a brand new pair of Brooks runners or any other kind of runners. I would get them second hand. They may have been worn a few times. Check the bottoms for the wear. At least you won't be wasting your money if you don't keep it up. Breathing is a massive thing. But you've got to practice your breathing before you start running. Try it now. Inhale right to the bottom of your lungs. Lift your rib cage really up, like that. But often when people start running, they say that their throat closes up. And if that starts happening, you stop, walk, and let everything go back to normal. Because running is a heart-strengthening exercise and it's also fantastic for burning calories too. It's quite freeing when you've got children and you go out for a run and you are alone with your own thoughts, especially when it gets easier. Next is the boobs. One of my daughters, she bought me a shock absorber bra. She said I needed a good quality one to hold those sisters up. Hang on a second, I'll get it. Oh, dashing about like that is not good for your hairstyle. Okay, so here's the first one. Looking a bit drab. It is many years old and is a shock absorber. And it does what it says. Here is one that I tried after that, and it has an underwire. Not very comfortable when you are running, but it was just when I had that one in the wash. So I washed it as quick as I could. The next one is also a shock absorber. This one has big thick straps, a wide fastening on the back, and it really holds you in place. And you can also adjust the straps to make them even tighter. I just don't move when I'm running. But there you go. That is not an excuse not to run. To recap, get yourself some enchanted running clothes. Only use them for running. Strengthen your muscles, stretch them out. Learn how to breathe, because that is exercising the intercostal muscles of your ribs, which can ache when you have been running too far and too soon. To cushion your joints, make sure that you get yourself a good pair of specialist running shoes, and get yourself some good support. All these things make a much more pleasant experience when trying out running, and I hope you keep it up. It really is fantastic. I used to call my Sunday morning 8-mile run my Domino's run, because I do eat the big size one. I've got a good appetite because I move a lot. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you will give running a go, but make sure you do prepare for it first. Don't forget to check out my membership, which is about getting the right mindset for fitness. I'll put the links in the description box. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Fare thee well, lovely lady.